Why Earth survived. When most planets failed, what are the odds that a world like Earth should exist at all? Across the universe, planets form easily. They collide, burn, freeze, and disappear. Most never become stable. Most never get a second chance. And yet, one did. From space, Earth looks calm, a blue world wrapped in clouds. But that calm hides a violent past. Because Earth was never meant to be safe, it survived where most worlds failed. Around 4.6 billion years ago, there was no Earth, only a collapsing cloud of gas and dust. As gravity took over, it formed a spinning disk. At its center, the sun ignited. Within the disk, tiny grains stuck together, forming rocks, then planetesimals, then planetary embryos. But this is where everything almost ended. These bodies collided constantly. Most were destroyed or ejected. Earth was just one candidate among many, and it could have easily disappeared. What scientists discovered next changes everything. Far from the inner system, Jupiter formed early and grew massive. Its gravity reshaped the entire disk. It migrated inward, scattering material and disrupting orbits. Earth was not meant to survive this stage. But then Saturn formed and altered Jupiter's path. The two entered resonance, reversing direction in what's known as the grand tack. The very thing that should have destroyed Earth saved it. By clearing excess material, Jupiter prevented the formation of massive super-Earths. It allowed smaller rocky planets, including Earth, to remain. But survival wasn't guaranteed yet, because one final collision was coming. Without this one event, you would not exist. A Mars-sized body, Theia, struck Earth. The impact melted the planet and blasted debris into orbit. From that debris, the moon formed. What seemed like destruction became stability. The moon stabilized Earth's tilt, slowed its rotation, and helped create long-term climate balance. But Earth still faced another threat. The young sun was violent, emitting radiation capable of stripping atmospheres. This is what happened to Mars. It had water, but lost its magnetic field. Its atmosphere escaped. Its surface became barren. Earth almost shared that fate, but deep inside, its molten core generated a magnetic field, a shield that protected its atmosphere and water. And water changed everything. Delivered by asteroids and released from within, it formed oceans. These oceans stabilized temperature, storing and redistributing heat. But the real secret was deeper: plate tectonics. Earth developed a carbon cycle that regulates climate over millions of years, a natural thermostat. And then something extraordinary happened. Life emerged, not on the surface, but deep in the oceans, near hydrothermal vents. Simple chemistry became self-sustaining systems, but this is where everything changed again. Life began to reshape the planet. Through photosynthesis, early organisms released oxygen. At first, it caused mass extinction, then it enabled something new, complex life. An ozone layer formed, energy systems improved, life expanded. From that point on, Earth became more than a planet. It became a system. Geology, atmosphere, oceans, and life interconnected. Not perfectly stable, but resilient. And that is the answer. Earth survived not because it avoided catastrophe, but because it turned catastrophe into advantage. A collision created the moon. A giant planet reshaped the system. Radiation drove evolution. In a universe full of worlds, Earth is the result of a rare chain of events. Change one, and everything disappears. So when we look at Earth from space, we are not just seeing a planet. We are seeing survival against impossible odds. A world that should have failed, but didn't.